I'm sure you've heard the buzz about EVs. But how do they stack up against petrol and diesel? Let's dive in. All right, folks, let's talk pollution. We often hear about petrol, diesel, and electric vehicles, EVs, but how do they really compare in terms of emissions? First up, petrol engines. They emit around 200 grams of CO2 per kilometer, 0.02 grams of nitrogen oxides, NOx, and 0.005 grams of particulate matter, PM. So while they're not great on CO2, their NOx and PM levels are fairly low. Next, diesel engines. These guys produce about 120 grams of CO2 per kilometer, better than petrol. But they crank out 0.4 grams of NOx and 0.02 grams of PM. That's a lot more NOx and PM than petrol. Finally, EVs. They have zero tailpipe emissions for CO2, NOx and PM. But remember, their overall emissions depend on how the electricity is generated. Still, they generally come out on top in terms of lifetime emissions. So, to sum it up, petrol engines have higher CO2 but lower NOx and PM. Diesel engines have lower CO2 but much higher NOx and PM. EVs, zero tailpipe emissions, but check your electricity source. In the end, choosing the right vehicle isn't just about emissions. It's about balancing efficiency, energy sources, and your local policies. So what's your pick? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more cool comparisons.